All righty, Lauren. Hello, hello. Good morning. How
Good
are
morning.
you?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm doing beautiful. Thank you so much for asking, Miss Lauren. I want to go ahead and just have you kickstart our interview, if you don't mind. So, tell me a little bit about who Lauren is, and tell me
Mhm.
about your professional experience.
Okay, well, my name is Lauren. I go by Adana. Adana is my middle name. Outside of work, I love to spend time with my friends and go thrifting a lot.
Yeah,
Professionally, my background has always been centered around customer service, whether that be from retail, hosting, administrative work. Consistently find I consistently find myself in roles where I'm like the face of the company. So I take pride in making people feel supported and welcome. I believe that like sorry, I believe my skills and eagerness to learn and move in a fast-paced environment will make me a great candidate for it. Mm.
absolutely. Yeah, and thank you for that. So I want to kind of go back because I have your resume here in front of me, and
But
you worked in a few positions to where, as you mentioned, you were the first person that the client or customers would see upon
mm,
entering the facility, the office, etc. So you worked as a spa attendant at Hand and
mm,
Stone, and then you've also worked as a few other roles, right? But you've also
mm,
worked as a administrative assistant over at Baymark.
mhm,
Tell me, because I know that with a receptionist
mhm,
role, we're having to tackle a few things, right? Whether it's someone walking in, we have the phone lines ringing, we have
mhm.
emails. How are you able to keep yourself organized throughout the day?
Well, I manage my time and my priorities by scheduling on the calendars and making lists and just keeping my like time sensitive and like priorities at hand. So I'm
Absolutely.
always sorry, I'm a little bit
That's
nervous.
okay. No worries.
But I'm very on
Mhm.
top of my scheduling and making sure that like I'm meeting my deadlines. I keep everything very organized in my books and my calendars, and I'm always updating my coworkers. I had another assistant. We worked together, and my HR and like whoever was ahead of me.
Yep.
Just keeping those in order, making sure that like I'm not falling behind, and I have my task list between the hour, the day, the week, what I needed to prioritize
That's
immediately.
That's perfect. So I heard a few key things. One is being communication. You
Mhm.
keep the communication amongst, as you mentioned, the HR, other fellow coworkers who probably give you a task. So
Yes.
communication is definitely key in this role. And then keeping yourself organized with your scheduling, right? You know, your morning, midday, it's
Mhm.
more of your more later afternoon
Yes.
schedule. Are you one who kind of has like a Google calendar up? Do you take
Yes.
notes?
Both. I like so if my executive is chatting or speaking, I like to write them down immediately. So I'm because he's very fast paced, and then I transfer everything over to digital. So he'll see it and I'll see it, and it'll be more organized. So we won't like lose a paper and like, oh snap, I don't know where it went. But
Yeah,
it so everybody in the office who's able to view these things are able to view them in a timely manner. And
absolutely. Amazing, amazing. Now, if I were to call one of your colleagues at one of your previous roles, how would they describe your work ethic?
they would describe me they would describe me as a busybody. Like I stay
Okay.
busy. Like I'm always asking where am I needed and how can I help. I believe that is a one of my great features because I'm always just wanting to help and I want the company to be successful. And any way I can help out is where I'm there to help out.
That's amazing. That's amazing. We love that work ethic. There is always placing yourself to where you're accessible and
Mhm.
willing to support the team.
I am.
So I love that. Now, Lauren, as far as let's say some systems that you've used, whether it's like a Google based or Microsoft based, what are some systems that you are familiar with using?
I'm very familiar with the Microsoft Office suite, all
Mhm.
their different Excel pages. I'm a
Mhm.
that. Same with Google Space, Workspace. I'm also familiar with those. I also use a lot of Canva things for like doing presentations and stuff. What else? And then for my previous role, we mostly used like Blue Ink and what was it called? What was the other one?
The system was more particularly based, like a
Yeah,
smaller system for your client.
it was more for background checks and things like that. But we had a whole bunch of other things. But I'm familiar. I am great at learning things quickly. So if I need to learn a new system, it's no problem for me at all.
Beautiful. That's sounds like you're adaptable nonetheless.
Mhm.
So that's amazing. And Lauren, my last question for you, darling, is when were you looking to start a new position? How soon?
Immediately, as soon as possible. Honestly.
Yeah. Awesome. We love the eagerness. All right, Lauren. Well, it has been lovely chatting with you. I appreciate your time. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this recording, but don't hang up on me quite yet. I want to chat with you really quickly.
Okay, for sure.
Thank you.